Look at that for a nice, just a nice, nice little view of the flowers. They seem the flowers seem to be dying, and it's just getting dark in beautiful Cornwall. It's been an okay day today. This Friday night, the night when I do some work. I always like working on a Friday night, but I haven't done it recently. I'm going to try and get some music going if I can remember how. To get my CD recorder working. There we go. Is it going to allow me to play some classical music in the background? I think it is, even though I can't hear it. I haven't got it coming out of any speakers. Hang on, let me see if I can hear it. Well, I can now. Didn't know if you could hear it before. What a week it's been. This time last week I was saying, it's gone quiet, not much work coming in, and now everyone's TV in the world seems to have failed. The phone's gone crazy over the last couple of days. So, we're going to do 2 tonight, if I can stay awake. And we're going to start off with quite a new TV. I've been told that this TV, which is this one here, it's about a year and a half old. Picture's gone. Could be backlights, I haven't tested it yet. And we have a little Sharp, which is dead. So we're going to try and make that undead. We're going to try and do both of those tonight. I'm guessing that the Medion, which is a vestel. Didn't know vestel went under the Medion name. I thought that was one of the Swedish German supermarkets. But anyway, you live and learn. So let's test the have we got the top? Top's not working. Oh yes, it is. It's there. Right. Sorry. Just need to make a space. Obviously, I don't record all the repairs that I do. You can probably see a big brute in the background. We have a 55-inch Panasonic. Again, backlight issue. No backlights available for it. So the customer wants to throw it away. But I may try and botch it together and see if I can get it up and running and use it as a workshop TV, but I possibly can't. If I do get it working, it's only going to last for a week or two, if that. Right, let's get this Medion set up. Hang on a second. How do you pronounce it? Medion? Medion? For tonight's repairing process, I will say Medion, but I could be wrong. Right. Right, so obviously blue light on Medion means standby, I'm guessing, so hang on. Standby light off and no picture. So, it's looking like backlights, isn't it? We have some new backlights in stock. Even though there's possibly only one strip that's failed, it's not going to be long before the second strip fails, so we'll replace them both. Let's take it to bits. Just interesting to note with the TV on, backlight's not on, it's taking very little current. $260 volts, I don't believe that. Interesting, we'll have a look. Still not convinced it is backlights. It may just be a loose wire. Maybe a good night for the customer, let's see. Now, judging by the back label, it didn't actually look like a Vestel. Because normally you get the date on the Vestel in a block of 4 letters. Everything else about it looks like a Vestel. It looks like some of the Vestel Panasonics. And of course, when you take the back off it, it is a Vestel. But it said made in Germany. There's always a slight chance on this Vestel, which is what? It's a VES 315 UNDA 2D on this panel, that it might not have the usual 2 strips of backlight. I'm pretty sure that it has. Just a few other things look quite different. Anyway, we'll strip it down to the backlights and we'll test them. This may be the first Vestel 32 that I've worked on, and maybe the first Vestel I've worked on that's got a switch on it. It's got one of those toggle switches. Usually UMC designs have those. I mean, it's obviously a Vestel, but I don't think it's a Vestel from Turkey. It says made in Germany on the back of the TV, but that doesn't really mean anything in this day and age, does it? Bit surprising if the backlights have gone off this after a year and a half. It is a smart Wi-Fi TV. It's a nice Vestel TV. I mean, it could be a Panasonic, it could be a Toshiba, it could be a Hitachi, it could be... Well, it could be anything it wants to be. Anything Vestel want it to be. Sorry, don't know if I showed you the power supply. I've taken the switch off it, but I did show you the power supply, but may not have pointed out the fact that I've never seen one before that's wired for a switch. (17 IPS 62). Maybe I have seen it before and I'm getting to that age. Right, disconnect the backlights. Oh. Ah. I think we can see. They are the standard Vestel backlights. But if we just come down onto this one, it's burnt out. That will be our problem. Shall we test? So I'm guessing that every one but that burnt out one is going to light up now. And it did. We're all fine on the top, but we're going to change them. I don't. It's not fair on the customer to just replace the one, because in a few months' time, few weeks' time, more may burn out. So we'll change the whole lot. That came off easy, that was quite good. I'm trying to show you the burn mark again, but I don't think you can see it through the light. All working again. There is a little mark on the screen. It looks like a scratch, which is just there. I'm going to see if I can clean that out later. I'm not too sure that it is a scratch. If it is a scratch, it won't clean out, but I've got a funny feeling I can do something with that. See if we get it working first. Right, all the wires back where they're supposed to be. And look, the switch. The switch. There is a switch there. I can't think of a UK Vestel TV that's got that switch. But now I've said that. I'm wondering why it's not coming on. It's because I've got it switched off. Not used to the switch. Well, as you can see, we do have backlights coming through. Actually, you possibly can't see. It's very bright in here. Hang on. So the backlights are working again. We'll test a picture in a second. Let's just try the switch. Off. And on. Jolly good. Doesn't mean that it's working, though, does it? No. Before I screw it all back together, it would be a jolly good idea to test that we do have a picture. That bloody switch. I'm just going to switch that on again, only because I have never seen the Medion flash logo at the beginning, so I want to see that again. And so do you, probably. Wow. A standard Vestel remote works it. It is a smart TV. I've just pressed the Netflix button and it's going into it, but we're not connected, so it won't. But I'm just testing that works it. Sorry, Hayley, I'm not stealing your Netflix. This is a neighbour's TV, a friend's TV from up the road. Hayley, it's all working again, hopefully. I'm just going to test the HDMIs for you. I couldn't find the button. I may have it in HDMI 1, I may not. Doesn't look like it to me. Let's try HDMI 2. That's looking a bit more promising. But no. So was it HDMI 3? Ooh, HDMIs don't seem to work. That's weird. HDMI 1, even though it says 3 on the screen. Don't know if you can see that. I've got this plugged into HDMI 3. 1, 2, but it says HDMI 1 there. So that's why I was getting confused. HDMI 1 should be HDMI 1. Obviously. HDMI 1. All working. But plugged into HDMI 3. But anyway. TV is working. Obviously I'm going to leave it on test for a bit and I'm going to clean the screen. I'm just going to put all the screws in now. Incidentally, I was being a bit of an idiot. And the reason I was being a bit of an idiot is the HDMIs. Whenever I've worked on these sets in the past, what I call the Turkish vestels, I can't believe there's any difference whatsoever, but the HDMIs on the back have always been 1 and 2. But if you look slightly closer, they're 2 and 3. HDMI 1 is there with the 2 USBs. I don't think I've ever seen that before on a vestel, so it just goes to prove that, you know, things change. So there's nothing wrong with the HDMIs, there's just something wrong with me. And that's actually going to help me out, because it means I can keep the TV on the side and test it. The other thing to note about this particular vestel, which I'm sure they all are now, is the current rating. It draws very little with the backlights on. Do you remember it was drawing very little when we didn't have backlights? Well, now with the backlights and screen on, well, backlights on, it's still drawing very little. I don't know what I'm looking for. Lights. I want to switch the lights off. Anyway, I won't have to show much of this. I'll get into trouble, but just look at this. $150 milliamps. So there you go, Hayley, that was your problem. I'm just going to see if I can polish that mark out. It did polish out, it's fine. Right, I'm going to keep that one on test while we have a look at the other one. The second one is a sharp, which I believe to be completely dead. But I will stop this video here. If you want to see me fixing the sharp, then you know what to do. Go looking for it. Thanks for watching.